Gentlemen, bring us in. Hey guys.
Hello, ladies and just kidding. Lupul, you got it.
You got it. You're the play-by-play, sir.
Hey, it's first game of the series. We probably should have addressed that. I mean,
We
we're just
should
both
have.
talkative people, you know.
We
But
love.
hello, ladies and gentlemen, to our first game of the Mythic Esports Summer Split. Thank you for joining us. This is your boy Primus, and joining me today, Lupul.
What's up?
He
What's
is
up?
going to
What's
be
up?
our color caster today. I'm excited. How about you, man?
I'm really excited. We are about to see a team that we have seen before. We did cover 100
Partially, I
thumbs.
think.
We did cover 100 thumbs a bit, and it's one of those things where I would love to see how they do. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Had to turn you up slightly. Couldn't hear you that well. But 100 thumbs. I'm very looking forward to Insomnia Ouroboros. I'm actually they seem very spicy, you know what I mean? Um I mean I can't wait to see. We've seen Viator before.
We've
I
seen Viator, so we'll just quickly run through the roster for tonight. So it's going to be 100 Thumbs versus Insomnia Ouroboros. I'm going to go quickly through the 100 Thumbs roster, which is going to, and teams feel free to correct me on pronunciation, but it looks to be Valrin in the top lane, Quincy in the jungle, our boy Peach Tea in the mid lane, and our tournament favorite, WL Viator, and Thanor in the support lane, or excuse me, and that is going to be our bottom lane. And would you want to take us quickly through Insomnia?
Insomnia Ouroboros' team is ISM Stormwing, ISM Depression, feel that. ISM Pickle Waffle. Okay, I don't feel that one. ISM Dragoon and Pyro Owl Blaze. Somebody didn't get the memo about the ISM.
He'll fix it. He's just got to save up his
Blue Essence.
yeah, his blue essence. I'm sitting at like, is it? Can you get name change with blue essence?
Yes, you can. You should be able
I
to.
feel like, yeah.
Wh-
Well, I'll gift him some. I got it. But yeah. So we will be getting into draft momentarily. I mean, pretty much new teams, new rosters all around. I mean, really the only one I remember is Viator, who we've seen his highlights on stream. The pre-draft highlights quite a bit. Definitely one of the best AD carries in the league, in my opinion.
100%. 100%.
Whenever I do Clash, I always send him an invite. But yeah, I mean that's all I know so far. So I mean everything else, it's gonna be new. I mean, we'll probably be seeing, some more meta picks, I'd say, this first week.
Especially since
Yeah,
that change happening,
yeah,
durability change.
I'm so excited.
I don't like it. I played a couple games already and I already hate it. I hate everything about it.
I'm excited. Just I like to mix it up. I like seeing new stuff. Um, in between splits, will it work? To be determined. But um, I like when it's at least mixed up a little bit, and it's I do think that I like the idea of more durability. Games might not be as fun. I don't know what you've seen so far. I haven't
I
played any games on this patch.
get rid of Samira in your ranked games if you value your sanity. If you value your sanity, you will ban Samira 100% during your ranked games. I'm dead serious. Give me 1 second. But no, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I don't like anything about this, and we're just gonna, hate everything.
Hey, no worries. I mean, if it works, it works. But
Are we good?
yeah, I think we're ready to start draft. Just waiting on the teams to hit ready. But
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I just want this want this game to start. I mean, if we look, I mean, have you scouted these teams a lot?
I've
Um,
done some research on it. I feel 100% honesty that Insomnia is, again, we're gonna see a target ban on Viator Because you just outed him. You literally just outed him. One of the best AD carries in our league that we have going on right now. And it's honestly, I did do some research on Insomnia because they all are kind of new players in our league, unless they're
Mhm.
most of them are coming back. I'm not entirely sure, gonna be honest. Let's see. We see a what is he? An Ezreal, Volibear, and a Swain on Insomnia, and 100 Thumbs gets rid of the Gwen and the Evelynn. Okay, I see that. I respect it. The Gwen is still terrifying, even with the changes, even with all those nerfs.
It's still Gwen.
It's still
Yeah.
Gwen. It's still Gwen.
Yeah, and especially if you have a strong top laner for the sides of Insomnia, Stormwing. If you, I mean, just one strong top laner is going to do it. And first pick Zoe, which I love to see. I mean, most likely on Pickle Waffle. Probably don't see Zoe anywhere else. See what the retaliation for 100 thumbs
Oh,
covering the vein,
they
which
gave
I don't.
Theater Vayne?
Ah,
Oh
it's not good for your health.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected a round two, 80 carry support pick. They could still leave second and third pick for their mid lane since they already showed the Zoe. I think that would be the smart decision unless they have high priority picks to pick in this first round. I don't know if Quincy has any junglers that he won tricks on, but the Mordekaiser, which that still could go mid or top. So I
It
think that's a
could.
really good flex pick for 100 thumbs.
It could go either way. I think that Mordekaiser though is for Volrin to be honest, but Quincy also plays Mordekaiser jungle, so we'll have to wait and
Oh,
see
that's
about
true.
yeah,
I didn't
Mordekaiser
even think about that.
yeah, Mordekaiser jungle is a very terrifying thing. So we have to
Yeah, I
keep
was
that
so glad when they made this changes where he could go in the jungle. I don't miss them when he could, in before he had the Shadow Realm, where he could just ult dragon and have a dragon going down the lanes. I
I
don't miss
miss I miss
that.
my pet. Leave me alone. I miss my
Oh my
pet.
god.
I miss my pet.
But the Lucian uh, pick to respond to the Vayne. And I mean, I'm a big Lucian stan, especially when it's Lucian Morgana. That's a lot of burst very quickly.
That's actually really
If you
nice.
don't tumble out of that Morgana binding, you're going to be having a very rough time.
Uh,
So very strong answer by Insomnia.
Also, the
Uh,
Black Shield stops people from getting Mordekaiser ultimate.
that
So,
is true, but covering the action, are we going to see the 200 years revives?
yup, we're gonna
We
see a
are.
200-year
So
revives. All right,
yes.
I love this.
Oh,
By the way, everybody, this is a best of three. So I thought I'd mention
right,
that right now instead of
right.
the exhibition matches where it was just a one game kind of roll, except that one day, it's gonna be a best of three.
I was gonna say I hope to see the Nautilus, but now that they showed Morgana, I'm gonna say just kidding.
No, you don't want to see what?
Oh, I mean it was before the Morgana pick.
Okay, all
With
right.
Vayne Nautilus, Samir Nautilus. They were saying it in chat. I 100% agree. Even outside of being a Nautilus fanboy,
When aren't you a Nautilus fanboy though?
never unless they're playing Morgana. Nautilus who? I don't play Nautilus. What do you mean?
By the way, shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you guys so much for coming out to support us out tonight.
Yeah, it's a very active chat already. I love to
Yes,
see it. We'll definitely keep it open throughout the game. Uh,
we see a Set and a Kane getting banned. What is 100 Thumbs thinking here? Because they can't let anybody get too like they sort of want tanks, but they don't want too much frontline on the side of Insomnia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you put, I mean, because they still have top and jungle, so they could still have a very beefy front line for this Lucian Zoe. Zoe definitely has a lot more fun when she can just hide behind big beefy boy.
Ooh, I think I know exactly who they're kind of eyeballing right now.
I mean,
Uh,
Ornn's still up. I mean, if it is Mordekaiser,
yeah.
they could pick, they could pick more of a bruiser into the Mordekaiser. They don't always have to go full damage. Because when you get locked down by Mordekaiser, it doesn't matter how tank you are, he's still just going to fight you in the Shadow Realm and take your resistances.
Yep.
So,
There's a
not
TK.
always the best choice. Yeah, TK support. Uh, I mean, could be TK top. you never know. I like your pick so far. I'm assuming typically an action on mid, so I think that's probably where that one's gonna stay. But we still could see
A top laner.
something else. Yeah, I mean, it still could be Mordekaiser jungle and top lane TK.
Yeah.
They could still pick another support.
It's the
And
Aatrox.
Aatrox. I played a lot of it in the 2021 Summer League. Did I do well on it? Maybe not, but that's okay.
It's just a glorified Riven.
See, I don't like the comparison because I hate Riven. But Udyr's jungle for the side of Insomnia. Pretty, I'd say, like, somewhat mobile team from Insomnia. I don't think they have to play the front to back. They'll probably be doing some more aggressive picks. Diving to the back line. Definitely trying to get a lot of CC onto this Vayne. They have bubbles. They have a lot of just quick stuns. From the Udyr, from the Morgana, and there's the Ornn. So it's gonna be Ornn top. It is the
Okay.
Mordekaiser jungle, like you said.
Yeah.
Um, it was still a good flex pick. I think that was a really good second pick. In the first round. So I really like it. I like saving this top lane for the end. I mean, you got a lot. You've got a lot to keep this Vayne alive or revive. But it's gonna be a very scary late game too. Mordekaiser and Vayne skill, probably super well into the late game, and you give them those upgrades, post level 14. It's gonna be a really big late game for them. Not that Insomnia doesn't scale, but I think later in the game I might prefer 100T's lineup, especially if you're smart, you'll use that Mordekaiser ult to block any Baron or dragons being taken. I don't think that's used as much as it should. In Mythics, I see it a lot. I think people forget that you can totally just blue ball the enemy junglers, not let
You
them
could.
take that objective. Well, I guess it doesn't work as much since he is the jungler too, but if he can kill the Udyr quickly, then it might work. Who
Hmm.
knows? We'll see what happens. I think that's actually more of a top lane Mordekaiser mechanic, but hey, you never know. It could be TK jungle.
True, true. By the way, thank you, Rallion, for gifting our boy Glacier Sniped
Glacial.
a tier 1 sub. Guys, again, thank you so much for coming out to support
What are you?
Primus and I. Like, we greatly appreciate it. And right now, I just put up the predictions. Guys, put your predictions on. Who do you guys think? You guys saw the draft. You guys see the draft right there. Insomnia versus 100 Thumbs. On paper, honestly, I have to say 100 Thumbs. They can get away with a lot. They could get away with a lot.
Yeah. I definitely could see 100T doing really well. I like their picks. I definitely think there's a lot more DPS from the side of 100T for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Especially with these durability changes, I think they'll be able to survive. If they are able to survive, they'll do exceptionally well. But Insomnia has a lot of bursts. I mean, you've got Zoe Lucian especially. Aatrox, can get a good amount of AOE bursts as well. I think if they can get picks, Insomnia is going to do really well. But I think they really have to have an aggressive early game and win into the mid game if they want an easier late game. Because it's definitely not lost for them late game. I mean, Zoe especially going to do really well into the late game. Udyr not as much, but I think they still can. I just think for sure 100T is going to outscale them. So it really just depends on how I'd say this early game goes for Insomnia. But I would give it to 100T personally.
And what I have to say about this really quick before we go into a quick break.
Absolutely.
Insomnia can win this. Insomnia, even though we say that
Absolutely.
100 Thumbs did it better, like the draft on them is like 100% better. In our case, we could be completely wrong. Insomnia could, like, pull it out of rabbit hat and just like start CC chaining everything and anything they see. You know what I mean?
I'm
Udyr's
wrong a
got
lot.
yeah.
I'm wrong a lot. Do not use my predictions with any grain of salt. I'm wrong a lot. I don't know if that's caster curse or I'm just really bad at the game, which is very possible. That's why I like to do play by play. I just say fun hype stuff, and then I'll give all the good commentary or all the good analysis to Lupul. But hey, it's not over till it's over. It's just the first game of the first week, so a lot can happen. But we will be right back.
See you guys in a minute. Welcome back, everybody, and we are back again with some shenanigans, most likely. Let's see what we
There's
can
about
get
to be
going.
shenanigans, but it doesn't look like it.
I was hoping some shenanigans was going to ensue. Like they're just 5-pointing. This is big. No shenanigans for game
Mythic
1.
Esports, first game, first level 1, no shenanigans on the books. It's okay, we still have 2 more games. But yeah, we're back in Mythic Esports, 100T versus Insomnia. Ouroboros, right? That's how you say it?
Yeah, Team Ouroboros. Yes, you are correct.
Ugh, yeah, gonna be a great game. I'm expecting a lot of heat, and I think all of these lanes. I mean, Aatrox, aggressive, level 1 through 3, especially once he hits that level 2, so he can, jump in, use that dash. Zoe, Action, I mean, I think on the other side, Action's going to be trying to get some poke in.
I think
he's going to be trying to get some battle stars. I mean, Lucian Vayne, come on.
I mean, that's going to be a spicy fight.
Heated.
Yeah, but Thanor's got to be very careful against Pyro, because Pyro's just going to probably, play keep away from Thanor, and it's going to be hard for also Viator to get on Pyro.
Yeah, and we did see, obviously, Depression is starting on his blue side, so Udyr, pretty fast clear. He should hit that bottom lane very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he'll probably try and head there. I mean, Udyr, not a champion that needs level 6. He can go right out the gate as soon as he wants. And Mordekaiser not the best lane gank champion. He did take Ghost to run them down, and
so did Quincy.
Miss, even though they hit level 2 first. That would have been really bad. I mean, level 2 first and landing a binding, especially on squishy Tom Kench at the moment.
Yeah.
Not something you want to see. And some full combo onto Valerian, but not much going to get out of it. Still an Ornn. He took Corrupting Potion, so he will be perfectly fine.
I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how Viator has to deal with the poke lane. But later on in the game, Thanor's just going to be a face tanking everything and anything that he sees from Pyro, to be honest. Because Tom Kench is just one of those kind of people that just says, hey, yo, you can hit me all you want, but not going to do anything. I do like how Peach is playing a little too far up against Pickle. Paddle Stars and such are not going to be doing well against...
Hey, we got a gank up here on the top side. Quincy and Valerian are going to try and get what they can. The pull into Quincy does land. I don't think they had the damage to kill him, but they will get a lot of damage down. The root does land on Valerian, but not much will come out of it. Stormlane going to be left at half HP. Good first gank. However, they didn't take the flash from Aatrox. He was just able to kind of run away. Yet, they lost some vision a little bit in that rush. So he'll be just fine. Wave is going to be pushing him towards the tower. Valerian going to go ahead and try and get a combo off on him. Does get the Grasp of the Undying stack, and he's looking really good. Stormling not doing the best, but on the other side of the map, so much pressure from the side of Insomnia, this bot lane. Viator and Thaner have to play back so much. So are you expecting this to kind of continue, or do you think as I say that, a lot of damage going on to Viator. Do you think this will even out? Do you think Stormwing's going to come out, get a gank from Depression, and oh my god, Pyro just not letting up.
I mean,
do you think level 6 will change in this bot lane is probably the question I should ask.
Once Pyro runs out of mana, I think this lane's going to change completely, because everything is incorporated. Oh, it looks like Stormwing and
Stormwing might be caught out here, but Depression is coming up in the river. On the same side, Thanor is going to be trying to do a lot. Viator does flash away from the binding and gets the kill onto Dragoon. But on the other side of the map, there's a gank top as well. Valorant getting too heated and trying to do too much into Stormwing. So, kills on either side, as we saw. I mean, the lanes that we're winning, we're getting more, but Peach can get really good swing onto Pickle.
Yeah, I mean...
Wow.
This
much happened already in 30 seconds.
I'm just like, what is going on here? I'm happy on the side of 100 thumbs that they were able to get that gank off. So, you know,
Valerian, he doesn't have flash. Stormwing does, so I don't think anything will
I
come
don't,
out.
I
He's
don't,
getting a lot of damage. Is Stormwing gonna have to flash out though? Nope. He kind of risky, but he's kind of holding out.
I mean,
He had the wave to kind of protect him, but I don't think that anything was gonna come from that. Depression is coming from behind.
again.
Valerian gonna try and get a quick kill onto Stormwing, but he might just be able to run away. Depression gonna go ahead and jump on him. The root does land, and he gets pulled away, and Depression does take this kill on Valerian.
Yikers. I mean, Volrin's playing a little too far up, especially with everything. Looks like Peachtree and Quincy are trying to get back on that, though.
Oh, hey, Lupul, I think your music's still on.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, from the beginning. Oh, sorry. I was trying to fix our technical difficulties, but Stormwing does die to this gank top lane. Peach does getting pretty low. The bubble does land. Depression going to try and go on him and get a kill. Peach is going to go down. Quincy going to try and fight for his life. Does get stunned by Depression. The Paddle Star does land. Valerian going to try and assist. The kill does go to Quincy. Quincy is running for his life. Pickle's still going in. Drowsy does land onto Valerian. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything to Pickle, but yeah, I mean 4-3 start for Insomnia, so that it does so far go into favor of them. 3 kills on the Udyr.
Yeah, well, this happens. It just Vader's starting to catch up since that kill helped out a lot, to be honest, as well. And then Volrin's been playing it a little too far aggressively, even though Stormwing was very low. You already know that Depression was up there, so Depression probably might be perma-ganking Volrin. It might be a bit more, you know, issues for Volrin in the future, because he's just not going to be able to get the levels to help out his team. But on the other hand, Quincy has been trying to relieve that pressure through the other side by ganking a bot lane, mid lane, most likely mid lane in the near future. Volrin trying to at least get some damage, but can't really do anything about it.
Yeah, at this point, like Valerian, was able to do a lot in the early game, but after those ganks, I mean, even with the Bramble, he's not able to do too much. And Depression is still top lane, so if he walks up again, it's going to be very bad news for our Ornn.
Okay. Looks like Pickle's trying to really poke out Peachtree. We've been saying Peachtree, even though it's like we're not in Judge Dredd.
Quincy might want to go for this though.
Yeah, no, he's gonna want something.
Oh, the Forge Guard goes down. Does land onto Depression. Depression in the middle of 3 people, but the root does go down. There's a lot of AoE from the side of Insomnia. They are going to kill Valerian, and Aatrox is still going. Depression stuns Peach in the back. Quincy does get the Shadow Realm onto the Aatrox, but not much can be done. He's not going to be able to kill the Stormwing, and he's going to go down as well. That is 3 kills for the side of Insomnia.
That
Well
was
played.
a lot. That was a lot of CC, to be honest, also.
A lot of AoE too. I mean, especially from Stormwing on the Aatrox. He's doing so much there. Depression getting a lot of good stuns and still able to live.
No, you're 100% correct. And not to mention, I don't think they're gonna really have much. They can really do much until they start actually team fighting. But Stormwing's able to do a lot more with item wise, other than Volrin, because Volrin's too far behind. I mean, well, CS wise equal, but also not to mention the Udyr is ahead with kills but not farm on Quincy. So we might see Quincy might start playing bot side to help Viator start getting all those.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you gotta not bail out the Ornn and just let him get items and get experience. I think that's the most important thing, is he just gets experience, because as you can see, I don't think he's gonna be able to fight him. Storming gonna go in. He could still pop ult here. Valerian getting really risky. Depression coming in. That's probably very dead. I don't think he has any damage on the Stormwing. They give the kill over to Stormwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing too far up. He had the ward, but I mean, even if he'd already used the dash, with Udyr, if he flashed, he would still run you down. So He at least saved the flash,
Sleepy
but
bubble.
ooh, the bubble. Does he land the Pebble Star? He
Yikes.
does. A lot of damage onto Peach. Pickle's gonna flash exhaust. He might just be able to kill him with auto attacks. Quincy gonna try and save him. He does live for now. Nope, just kidding. He died. The last auto attack's gonna do it. Quincy should be able to kill him. You know, the ultimate
Passive.
from Pickle isn't gonna be able to get him out. Uh,
The
I mean,
passive.
yeah, it's like Yon. Like you dash away, but you're gonna have to come back eventually. So the W passive for Mordekaiser are able to finish that one. Quincy doing his best to keep his laners alive. He does have 3 kills. Most of them reactionary. I don't know if he wants to fight Depression here in the jungle. He's down a level. I mean, he might be able to get some CS. Okay, so he's able to grab some of those monsters. But yeah, I mean, Depression just doing as he pleases at this point.
Yeah, we might be seeing a lot more it looks rough for it looks rough for 100 Thumbs right now until they can get Viator starting to roam around. They're down 3. They're down almost 3k gold. Viator just has to try to get that try getting those items, and then he's gonna probably start roaming around with Thanor and probably trying to do some, shenanigans, bot lane shenanigans. Because Tom Kench can do all sorts of shenanigans whenever they want. Looks like Thanor
Yeah, which
wants to
Tom
get
Kench is
the.
going to go in. Thanor's pretty low. They're going to try and do something. He might die really quickly, though. Vader going to do his best to dodge the binding. A lot of damage going on to Pyro. He is going to go golden. Quincy going to try and get some damage on a Dragon. Vader should be able to finish Blaze, but can Dragon kill Vader? But nope, Vader's going to get the last kill. At the same time, Valorant is dying up top lane. He's just having such a hard time with Stormling and Depression. Depression very low, but does not go down.
It's just also they took the first turret with the Rift Herald that Depression took earlier. Top lane Aatrox late game when he's fed though, that is kind of scary. It is going to be very bad. And also Peach Tea is probably having a very hard time with Pickle Waffle. Pickle Waffle. That's probably a combo that they have. Stormwing and Pickle Waffle. I don't know.
Who
Don't
knows? I
mind me.
mean, they
Uh,
have the ISM names. They're on a roll right now. They're 4K gold up, and if we can quickly look at
the
the gold,
gold.
yeah. So I mean, we got 2K gold lead for the Aatrox and the Ornn. Ornn doesn't necessarily need gold. I mean, he just needs typically levels just so they can quickly get those upgrades and get some CC on the backline. But ooh, binding does land. Pyro does not play around. You're gonna take my wards. I'm gonna give you some damage. But I mean, huge gold lead for everyone on the inside of Insomnia except Viator, who does have a 500 gold lead onto Dragon. Even after all said and done, we still have a 3-0 Vayne.
Yeah.
That is not something we could just forget.
With the
Vayne
Rage
can
Blade.
definitely 1v5 late game.
With a Rage Blade, mind you.
They might want to be careful though, because Depression is coming back in. Thanor probably going to regret that one. Vader going to try and 1v1 Depression. I don't think he can. This is a very fed Udyr. And Vader goes out very quickly. Thanor stunned, and looks like that last kill did go over to Depression, but one kill did go over to Lucian, so he is crawling back into this game. Now it has a gold lead over Vader.
Oh,
And
oops.
Storming going to go ahead and take this red buff. I don't know if Valarin's able to do anything. I mean, they know that Quincy's here, but I mean, he doesn't care. I mean, I don't think he could 1v2 per se, but he definitely doesn't care about what's happening.
I mean, he's got the Rift Maker. So the Rift Maker is online for Death Bush.
Oh, we got some sneaky business. Thanor going to get caught out by the Pyroblaze binding. Depression going to keep slapping around. Thanor able to jump out barely. The ignite popped by Pyro.
This is shenanigans now. This is starting to look like very much shenanigans. Looks like the
Peach doesn't have a. Oh, Peach Tea gonna go on to Dragon. I don't think he was ready for that. Kill quickly went over to Peach Tea.
Yup, that's more gold for Peach Tea now.
Dragon definitely gonna regret that one. They still do have the priority on this dragon, and if you look at all this blue vision for the side of Insomnia,
It's a free dragon.
think that 100T think it's safe to go for that first dragon for Insomnia.
So what kind of dragon we seeing? We're looking at a mountain drake.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I mean, that'd be really good for 100T, the Ornn and Mordekaiser, if they can survive long enough, they can do a lot of work. However, Aatrox and Udyr, I mean, if you when it comes to Mountain Drake, I typically look at Call the Forge God does go into Stormling. We got 3 people on. Aatrox, is super strong, so he could possibly 3v1, but he
Mm-mm.
cannot. He's gonna get
Mm-mm.
stun locked, and Vader's going to get that kill.
That's a lot of money going to
Peachy and Quincy going on Dragon. Dragon is gonna go into the Shadow Realm. Quincy gonna beat him around. He does land the slap of the mace. He's gonna beat him down. I don't. He might get up, and Peachy
Ooh!
always gonna get the drive by.
That was
I mean, he
slick.
does miss onto Quincy, so he should be out. Vader is here. Depression is pretty beefy. He is at two items. Elbow lands onto Quincy. We'll see how much damage the Paddle Star can do. And oh my god, it did so much!
And
Vader having to eat. Oh my god, Vader have to.
oh my god, there goes Vader.
Oh, the Paddle Star lands onto Vader. Pickle Waffle doing so much with the Zoe pick right now. Just landing every single Paddle Star, not missing any Q
Jeez.
ability from what we've seen in the past, few minutes.
Oh, Peach Tea wants to kill.
He's
Oh,
going in.
Drowsy.
I don't think he's going to be able to get it. They're going to attempt to do something, but I don't think anything's going to happen. They're going to try and run down Pickle. Action ult does go down. Let's see if it'll do anything. No, it will not. Blocked by Storming a little bit. Fan are going to try and continue chasing, but I mean, I think they're just too far ahead at this point to be able to do these frontline chases. Volan going to jump away from the root, but Depression is running him down. He was unstoppable, but unstoppable doesn't stop you from getting sliced by Udyr.
Right? Uh, it was good. It was a good fight for 100 thumbs up until the point where I think they overstayed. The biggest issue on the side of Insomnia Ouroboros would probably be the Udyr Zoe combo. Because you're gonna get stunned, you're also then gonna get sleepy bubbled, and then Zoe's gonna paddle star you. That's gonna hurt a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. It's not even a joke. Because I've seen back when Zoe first came out, I'm gonna bring this up. Zoe had to
Oh
get
yes.
really, really balanced because there were people that were actually like, wrinkly brain with the Zoe, but then they made it slightly. I think they made it slightly easier for her, but at the same time, it's just damage, a lot of damage.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much that Paddle Star would do to Quincy. That was where I was, because he was at like 75% health, and then quickly wasn't. And as we see,
Whoa!
the bubble does land onto Thanor, getting down to 75% HP. Peachy gonna pretty much tickle Pickle. I mean, pun intended or rhyme intended.
Right.
Not much coming out from Peach. I mean, he's got the shield bow, so doesn't do too much burst, especially on Action. Who not
Let
typically a bursty champion that we see, uh, compared to especially the Zoe. Which
yeah.
is that does Hextech build into the Horizon focus? Because I think that would just
Yes, it does.
be absolutely disgusting from the Zoe. I'm
We'll
gonna try and clear some vision, but Drag is up in a minute for that first Mountain Soul, or excuse me, Mountain Drake. Really
and
smart drop by Depression. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Volan's gonna be able to stop this.
no,
Might be able to. It might just be a waste of a rift.
no.
I think
Oh,
that
there
charge
we
is still
go,
going down.
Volrin.
Oh, he does get it. I figured I knew the Shelly was gonna be initiating it, but I didn't know they were gonna stop. I don't know if you want the Shadow Realm with the Udyr.
I don't know, maybe.
Quincy is able to get some damage on, but so far everyone's going onto Stormring. But really good route by Stormring. Vader gonna do
Nice,
so much work
Vader.
on him. Tumble does land.
Nice
Oh, Dragon
job.
almost got out. Or
Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say he almost got out because it looks like Vader's running him down, and are gonna have to eat him. Dragoon almost getting killed. I thought that was it for him. He didn't get pulled by Quincy, which I think would have been a death sentence for him.
they're looking for Dragon right now. Dragon's up in 15 seconds, so we might be seeing some very, very spicy team.
I mean, Depression's not here, so they could have done a little bit more. I mean, there's still 5 seconds, and Vader's still kind of low. He still could get blown up.
No lifesteal yet.
Aatrox is up and has or almost has teleport. It looks like it's a few seconds from coming in. So I'm assuming everyone's gonna be here. So
Oh,
we'll see
and
if they're
that's a
able to
steal.
stop it. But the dragon does go over to Udyr. Depression lands it. Quincy looks like gonna be the first victim, or not yet. Vader is getting pretty low. Dragon gonna try and kill him.
Quincy, double
Quincy
kill.
gonna survive for a while, and that is a double kill for Pickle. Insomnia gonna run them down. Volraine and Peach are gonna be next. Thanos are gonna try and dash away or
Do
pull away. Depression gonna run him down. Smite goes down. I don't know if he's gonna be able to kill the. I was gonna say I'm not sure he's gonna kill him before tower,
Oh,
but so much damage coming from Pickle and Dragon. I mean, Dragon was pretty much just like loosening the pickle jar for this champions, get him low enough for Zoe
right.
to lock them down.
That's a very fed Zoe. That's a very fed Udyr, and I have carried a couple games with Udyr when you get very fed, and it's scary. You become a very unstoppable force because you just run at people and they don't know what to do against you. Um, Now, as for there's the Horizon Focus that we were worried about earlier, by the way, and I think we're rightfully, I think we should be very worried about that because now I think she was close to one-shotting both Quincy and Thanor to begin with, and now I honestly believe that she can do it. She can one-shot the tanks with no hesitation whatsoever. She can literally just take out a tank.
I mean, especially with the Horizon focus, just gonna do so much damage with those battle stars. Not looking good for the health of Vader and Peach Tea for sure. Actually, I'm gonna be able to, at least dodge some stuff. If he does get the swing on, but after that, he's still just kind of like an 80 carry type champion.
hmm
Um, doesn't have too much in the way of mobility.
I don't I don't think they want this fight. I'm gonna be completely
I
honest
don't
with this.
either. Banner's gonna go in. It looks like trying to get something on Dragon. Black Shield goes down. Call the Forge Guy gonna try and get someone. I don't know if Depression was a good target. They're gonna try and blow up
Oh,
Blaze, but he goes golden.
there.
Quincy gonna throw it on the Shadow Realm. It's a very split fight. It looks like Banner's just gonna sit and take a bunch of damage. Quincy not able to do anything. Peach Tea taken away from his team. Looks like he's about to go down to Pickle. Quincy left alone from his team. Gonna try and do something. Actually gets a lot of good
Bye.
damage down, but he does get rooted and killed by Pickle. Depression probably gonna be able to kill Varun here. Unless Varun does flash away. But why is he running back into the Udyr? What are you doing?
This is
I think that might be game.
that might be
I
game
mean,
without even a Baron. They got
well, okay. They're definitely gonna take inhib towers and possibly two inhibs. Vader and Thanor, I don't know how much they're gonna be able to do. Pyro is low. You're going to half health, but guess who's in front of them? We got a very fed Udyr.
yeah. It's kind of one of those things where it's very bad on the side of 100 thumbs. We're hoping
Yeah,
for a
which I think
comeback.
smart. They don't need to force that last inhibitor. They're very strong. Up 13 kills, 11,000 gold. Kind of wait for that next Mountain Drake. Honestly, we might not even see a Dragon Soul this game. If they can get an ace around the Dragon, it might just be GG. They could just run to Baron. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea if they just went if Insomnia were to go straight to Baron, and let Henry T, start the Drake or get vision on the Drake. Because look at all this Baron vision. They have two
Yeah.
control wards in the Blue River. There's zero vision for 100T on that Baron. And it kind of looks like what they're doing. Yeah, they went ahead and threw a blue ward on the other side of Baron
Oh,
Pit.
oops.
Voran's in the area, so we'll see if he'll drop a ward and maybe suss us out. It kind of looks like what he's doing, but they've already started it. They are going to get seen briefly, but no one's in the area. Thanor's bot side. Peach Tea is in mid lane. They've already got it down to half health. The only person here is Volran. Quincy doesn't have flash. Also, he's not going to be able to get into the pit, so
Oh,
they're just going to take this for free. And just for extra shenanigans, Pyro's going to root Varin,
make a
and he doesn't have a
statement.
chance to look
Making
at
a
that Baron.
making a statement right there.
I mean, they definitely are. I mean, now they can just run to Drake and then run a bot and take that last
Yeah.
inhib and force top lane. Oh, yeah, this has been a game so far. And I guess one thing we didn't talk about for this game that might have told something, but all 5 champions for the side, or all 5 players for the side of Insomnia are tier 7 mastery in all these champions. I mean, that if that it might be a small indication of the ability for these players to play these champions. Definitely doesn't hurt. I think they're definitely showing it. I mean, between Depression and Pickle, they have 2 deaths. And Pyro, actually. They have 3 deaths between 3 people. And Lupul, I don't know if you're able to, but in-game
Yes.
audio, or the league game audio is
Let,
not on. I don't
let
know if
me
you're able to
let me
change that
let me
at
let
the
me try to
moment.
change it. Let me see if I can turn this up. Twitch chat, please let me know if that helps at all. Sorry about that. I'm not entirely sure if what's going on with it.
Hey, you're a new host. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's only
I'm
first
sorry,
game.
guys. I'm
We will
sorry,
have all of
guys.
these kinks fixed by, we'll say week 2. We'll have 0 kinks. Right,
Yeah,
Lupul?
no, I guarantee if I have to, like I said, I'm sorry,
Oh my god, the
guys.
paddle star on the Peach. Call the Fortune is going to go down. Volar going to try and do something. Thanar and Volar don't have any backup though. Okay, I say that. And then Vader comes in. Vader getting half. Peachy going to try and 1v1 Drogon. It looks like he is. Are they going to be able to kill Depression? He is very tanky. He might just be able to run away. Stormling doing work on Volar, and he is going to try and fight the rest of the team. I don't know if he's going to be able to solo, especially with Vader around. Action reviving 2 of his members. So everyone is up. They could... I mean, there's not much in the way of objectives to take. They still have a lot of objective gold on these towers. So I'm foreseeing... I don't know if they can push, though, because, I mean, they've got 15 seconds on Pickle and Dragon.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to probably funnel into one lane and at least take 1 or 2 towers, get that objective gold, but I don't see them taking more than... They might even take any towers. Looks like everyone's going to be up for Insomnia. So they're just going to get a few kills and get some shutdowns. And I will say the 700 gold shutdown did go into Vader. So that is a silver lining.
Yeah.
Born is 13, so I'm assuming that next upgrade is going to go to Vader. So it's not over. I mean, Vader could 1v5. We've seen it before. Might be, some copium for them, but
Might be.
you can never have enough, But I mean, other than Vader, do you see them coming back to this game? I mean, it's looking pretty rough.
It does look pretty rough for them. I can't see the only way that they can make sure that everything goes on properly is that if they have to body block Viator. Viator has to get rid of Pickle Waffle. Then they have to go down the line of basically Pickle Waffle, Depression, Stormwing into then they can probably figure out Dragoon between Dragoon or Stormwing after that.
Yeah, we shall see. Pickle still throwing out all those battle stars. They're kind of finding their base now. I would say if they could maybe get some sort of pick on a Pickle, pick the Pickle, Peter Piper picked the Pickle Waffle.
Pickle Waffle, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing. Cause I mean he's the one doing a lot of this damage and burst. Thanar trying to face tank a lot, but he really can't at this point. I mean if he gets hit by any abilities, he's, as you can see, get down pretty low to half
Bye,
health.
Volrin.
Long distance bubble lands on Volrin. Depression going over to the wall. He might not like where he's at. Don't think they'll be able to burst him. Volrin gonna go down actually to Pyro. Oh, I was gonna say Vader got binded, but he's gonna be saved by Thanor. Stormwing tanking a lot of this damage. Binding goes down onto Quincy. I don't think he's gonna be able to chase after that. I mean, all said and done, we have once again a dead Volrin. He's been in the gray screen a lot this game.
Yeah, he's been hitting that a little too much.
0-9 on the orange. Hate to see it.
And also
11,000 gold lead for the Aatrox. And he's been doing... Storming also has been doing a lot of work. Pretty much like 1v3ing and splitting up the team. And I just don't think there's enough burst on the side of
100 thumbs.
100T to be able to burst on any of these champions. Because, I mean, Depression and Storming are just going to run at you. And they're not really able to do much to answer that. And especially Stormling, doing a lot of work. He's actually landing a lot of roots onto some key players. Pyro as well, It was looking really bad for Vader there for a hot second,
Oh,
and
Thanor
Thanor
gets out.
doesn't have his. I was gonna say Thanor doesn't have his eat, so if they were to fight right now, I don't know if Vader would be able to do much because all their ultimates are down.
You're saying no Dragon Soul. They were like, nope, we hear that, and we're going to say there is going to be a Dragon Soul this game.
Yeah, aggressive teleport by Valrin, and
Oh,
Ghost is
by
caught by Depression, so he's
Vader.
just gonna run away. Pickle Star getting a huge Battle Star into Vader. Vader's super low. Varlin getting run down. He's gonna take a lot of heat. Peach Tea out by himself. Jargon gonna go ahead and pop him down. Just kidding. Kill goes over to Depression. Valin with a desperation call the Forge God, and it does absolutely nothing. Gets locked down by Insomnia. A
This
lot
might
of damage. I was about to say triple kill, but Vader did live to fight another day. But can he save this 3 versus 5? Bottom inhib's gonna go down.
No, it's not.
Desperation? Oh, maybe not. Vader's